Hey, it's your girl Akeduba, and I welcome you guys once again to my YouTube channel where we talk about sex, reproductive health, and relationship. I mean, the good, the bad side of sex. I mean, anything you have to know. Our reproductive health, Charlie, some of the things you're doing that are crazy. And then when it comes to relationship, hey, the do's and the don'ts. We're going to talk about all these things. But today's one is super special because for the first time, I'm going to have a very beautiful, a smart girl, amazing lady. We've been friends for a very long time. And I'm so happy that she accepted to actually come on my show so that we have a beautiful discussion. And I'm super happy, okay, because today is going to be amazing. And from today henceforth, it's going to be amazing with educative and fun programs. So Charlie, let me just invite my beautiful Stella. Charlie, you're looking so beautiful.
Thank you.
Charlie.
Me on the show.
Yes, I'm super happy that you agreed to come on my show. I'm really happy. She's actually been one of my, like, when I started the whole thing, she's one of those who have been supportive and have been there for me from the very start. And I'm super grateful for that. Yeah. So as I said, today's going to be a very interesting discussion. Hey, the discussion today is about body count. Body count. When I say body count, I'm not talking about occasional skills like your weight or your body weight or whatever. Body count. I want to talk about what body count is. I mean, is it necessary to disclose your body count to your partner? I mean, what are the negative or the positive sides of having a higher body count? Why are women judged when they have a higher body count as compared to men? And we're going to be talking about some interesting stories in there. So, Charlie, it's going to be a very interesting discussion. So, I'm going to encourage you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification button to support a friend. Okay, Stella, welcome once again.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Yes,
Merry Christmas. Oh, I'm also good.
Many happy returns.
Oh, thank you.
Dashing.
Oh my God. And you are always looking beautiful. Okay, so let's just get started.
Yeah.
So basically, we talk about body count, okay?
Yeah.
For those of you who may not know what body count is, basically body count is the number of sexual partners you've had or you've been with. We're not talking about just kissing or romance, or no. We're talking about the thing itself, like penetrative sex. Yeah, that's what we call body count. So that's what we're going to talk about today, okay? Stella, do you think it's necessary at all to even disclose your body count to your partner? Must your partner know your body count?
I don't think he should. Well, anyway, people have their reason.
Okay, so personally, would you ever want to know your partner's body count?
No, I don't want to.
Why? Is it like you're scared of the number he's going to come up with, or?
No, it's not that, but what you don't know doesn't hurt.
Does it? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah,
so I don't think I want to know that.
You know, and would you want your partner to know your body count?
What's he going to do with that?
Maybe he wants to know, your experience level. You see, when you're going for a job, they usually ask for maybe 3 years working experience, 5 years working experience. So maybe he wants to know when it comes to the bedroom side, your experience. That's what he wants to know.
That's not a job interview. Just do what you can do and let's go along with the flow.
Okay,
yes.
okay. But one thing I actually notice is when it comes to women, if a woman should ever open her mouth and say that, oh, I've been with maybe 5 guys, I've been with 10 guys, we think this lady is, hey, she's a whore, like, wow, like,
yeah.
But if a guy should say, oh, I've been with 20 guys, they boss you.
Is that the end of the day?
Yes, I mean, I don't get it. Like, I don't really know why is it different. Why is that when a woman has a higher body count, why is that one wrong? I mean, why? Do you think, like, is it because of, why?
I think the gender equality wasn't applicable to this very why.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you're making a very good point there.
Yes.
Because even ladies will even judge you if you should ever tell your friends, so I've slept with like maybe 20 guys. Because say, hey, that's my friend. Everybody in the neighborhood will get to know. Said this lady going, she slept like 20 guys. But if it's a guy, it is normal. In fact, I have a story that I want us to read, and then like let's continue when we read that story. Okay,
sure.
So I want you to read that story for me.
Okay. All right. So my boyfriend and I have been together for about 1.5 years. And we just told each other our body count. And he has slept with over 68 women. Whoa.
Wow.
That's
68.
Is he a legend or a genius or what?
This one there is like 60. Okay, you go.
And I have slept with 4, including him. I feel kind of insecure about it. Well, you two have slept with someone too.
That's 4 people. I mean, like the difference.
And right now, the number doesn't even count
No,
anymore.
here's the 60 words.
68.
And she's 4.
Yeah.
Like that's 64. Like difference.
Different. I know, right? Okay, so considering the vast difference, she, anytime we are having sex, I begin to compare my performance to that of her 68 women. Why would you do that? Enjoy the moment and go. Were they better than me? Oh, what? What do you want to use that for?
Yeah.
Were they sweeter than me? Oh, sister, Ade. Am I doing it the way they did it?
Come on, why do you want to even know that?
You should believe in yourself.
You're spoiling the mood.
Sometimes you should believe in yourself.
Yes.
Like, hey, I've got it. I've got to do it.
I mean, you're the one he is with. So why are you comparing to?
And then she's like, I never felt any of these when I didn't know his body. Okay, you should have left it like that.
You see, when you started, you said like, what you don't know
won't kill you.
Yes, it's very true. I mean, probably she never should have.
Now, I wish I had known ask.
That one day, you shouldn't have asked.
That again.
Yeah, but honestly, I think I sort of get her somehow because you see, a guy like this has a lot of experience. Probably he has tried every style that there is in the book. Okay. So now you begin to think, hey, this is one that I'm doing. Like, I think that the insecurity may sort of come in a little bit. But for some interesting reason, most ladies actually get to actually become happy when they know that their partners have a higher body count. Because they compare, they connect it to the man having more experience. Because he has slept a lot of ladies, he knows everything. But with this lady, I think I get it, or you think she's not being rational?
Well, I don't think I am for anyone here. Okay. But I think you should, so far as you're a woman in your reproductive age, sex is part of it.
Okay.
Unless, of course, you tell me you don't want to get married or you want to be a nun or something like that, is fine. But I think you should read about styles. I mean,
okay. But wait, assuming your partner tells you he has slept with 68 women, is it going to change anything in the bedroom? Are you going to start comparing yourself to these imaginative women that you've never even met, you've never seen them? Are you going to start comparing yourself to them?
Okay, why will I do that? I mean, there's a lot of things to think about, not this. I'll do what I can do. Yes. Why kill myself? Honestly. Because I don't think, have you ever, growing up, have you ever heard anybody giving a trophy of best sex, whatever? Have you ever?
No, but like, okay, now, don't you think maybe in your head, okay, when you guys are doing it, you're going to think that am I even doing what he likes? Am I pleasing him? Don't you think those kind of crazy things are going to creep out? Like, come on.
I just want to finish and get the hell out of the bed.
Just walk up and
I don't have time for that.
Okay, wow. But okay, when it comes to this body count issue, do you think there's any positive sides to having a higher body count? Like, if you're a woman, because especially it's women that, mostly this thing is like talked about, like when it comes to women. Do you think there's any positive sides to having like a higher body count? If you have said like 10, 20 men, does it come with any good side?
Apart from the fact that you have experience.
Okay, and probably you know your body, so you know where the feelings are.
What turns you on, what makes you calm, that orgasm and things.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
Yeah, but I don't think there's any other
good side.
Okay,
then what about the positive, the negative sides of like having a higher body count? Does it come with any negative side? Especially if your partner should get to know your body count. What are some of the negative things he's going to think about?
Well, honestly, I'm sure, but a woman maybe having sex with, let's say, 50 men. I'm sure the guy will just run away without telling you. He will just leave.
Why would he even say that number? Just divide it and multiply it and subtract.
So don't even say.
If it's your partner, okay, probably you guys have been dating for a year or two.
Okay.
And he asks you, babe, I want to know the number of men you slept with. And then I'm going to judge you. But I just want to know. What are you going to say? I won't tell you.
No, the only thing you should be knowing about is my medical history. That will do for him.
Hey,
I mean, if you want to be with me, you should know whether am I sickle cell, whatever. I mean, those things, blood group, those things are very important.
Sexual history is
important. I mean,
but I read somewhere that actually when you have a higher body count, some of the negative things that comes with it, probably most guys end up feeling very insecure. Because they think they're going to start comparing their penis size to the guys that you
You've had-
slept
yeah.
with. Some are going to compare your performance. Whilst you guys are doing, probably the lady will be thinking, oh, even Kojo was better. Kwame was better than you. And that's what I heard, like, when it comes to this body count. Some guys also feel that the fact that you slept with a lot of women increases your chance of maybe an STI or something. As if the guy that is not going to get an STI, it's only the ladies who get STIs.
But I think sometimes too is more of moral something. I think
Okay.
they feel that woman, you become cheap, sort of, and he feels, it's so funny when maybe that area you have actually slept with about 5 men, and then you've told him about it. He feels like, I mean, the world is just at him. A guy is so protective about a girlfriend. Like,
Yes.
he goes out and speaks much about you.
Yeah,
tell the world
yeah.
you. And this is somebody that this one maybe, and some of them are even friends with him. Come on, it's going to bring his confidence level down.
Yeah, I get it.
You get it. So he's
yeah.
like, she's just cheap. Okay, but forgetting the fact that you are a guy and you equally have a higher one, you think you are not cheap too?
That's what I don't get to.
You are too.
A guy, they don't say he's cheap, but the lady is cheap.
Jude, you are cheap too.
Yes, honest. What
You are cheap too, right?
You are cheap.
There's no other way to say it. You are too.
Let's read the next story about, like, this next story actually. You read and let people.
Okay, this story, I think you should read it better. You can say it well.
This story, we should listen. So I'm about to marry my boyfriend of 3 years. He thinks I've been with only 3 guys, and usually it's 3. We usually say 3.
I don't know.
I don't know
Did we go to any classes? to
I don't
say
know.
that?
Most
Because
ladies
we
should be
asked
like 3.
I mean, last time it'll be like 2.
But this is, I don't say 2 or 3 because they'll know I'm lying. So I have to change. I have to get a new number.
Right, 5.
But I'm a virgin too. That's the thing. No.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
true.
didn't know about that.
Oh, you never knew?
I-
Virgin for the past 40 years. Let's continue the story.
All right.
But before we get married, I feel I should tell him the truth. Like, why? I live in a different country than now, so he'd never find out anyways.
Right.
That's one thing I also think a lot of ladies are scared of. If they don't tell, maybe the guy may end up finding out somewhere. Is that why they feel they have to let the guy know, so that the guy will not go and find out somewhere else? So, like, make come and not cry before you find out.
Okay, everyone has a mistake. Everyone has a past.
Okay.
So if you find out, and you know what, I have always got to realize that there's only matured men who can really understand these things.
Okay.
We know we have people who are immature, irrespective of their age and everything.
It's true.
So someone like, you know what, yes, that happened, so I do not care.
Okay. Yeah, let's continue with the story.
Okay.
Okay, so, but I think he should know I've been with a lot more.
Wow.
So back in college, I had slept around a lot. She actually did, like, the lot was in capital letters, actually. I read the story online, like, the lot is in capital letters.
Oh, this lady is, I need to look for her.
She's a legend, eh? It started small.
Okay.
Couples one night, then some girl on a dare, like, so
What's that?
Like, maybe a dare, like that truth and dare game. Like, I dare you to sleep with this lady.
You know, I never liked that game.
Yeah, I mean, that game, dear. You
It's
should
bad.
only do it probably with a boyfriend. It should be about, like, some romantic things. But other than that, so you
Someone
actually
just
agreed to
catch you
sleep
and
with the
kiss you and
lady
you'll be shocked.
because it's a dare. Like, you had sex with her because it's a dare.
I mean, okay.
Oh, Then it got really bad.
Okay.
I let 5 guys take turns on me.
Wow.
Is this one 5-some or what? 5-some. So we have 3-some, 4-some.
That's what I'm saying. We should go look for her. She can
Wow.
enlighten us more.
From there, it was usually anal with 2 guys or more at a time.
Wow.
I guess I was considered a campus slut. Like, yeah, you've given your name. I'm not even going to say it myself. But I don't mind, as I was having fun.
Whoa.
I think in total, I've been with 150 men, 20 women, and 2 transgender. Hey, why you Nina? Like, she has done all, like, all the genders.
This place is very hot. I don't know, but
Yeah, me place. I want to move my top because there were 150 men.
what?
I've had all 3 holes filled at the same time.
Guinness Book of Record or what?
This one is what?
Sexathon.
Like all 3 holes were at the same time.
Wow.
Hey, sister.
Wow.
And I've had my mouth fucked by 7 guys at once. Like once, okay.
boy.
7 guys fucking your mouth. I've also been crampy by 9 guys while tied up. Like they come around like on here.
Wow.
I know if I tell him, he'll probably leave me. Obviously, like, oh, we shouldn't judge.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
we
are not
cannot
there
judge.
to judge. Anyway.
And I've never been more faithful to anyone than him, and I would
Aw.
do anything to keep him happy. Maybe I shouldn't tell him and just live my life happy. Sister, please don't tell him.
No, I don't think she should.
Don't you try, like, don't you dare. No matter how matured your partner is,
Best
if you
thing-
should tell your partner this, like 150 men, 20
You
women,
run away.
hey, Charlie, like, nah.
Because
nah.
this will get him thinking too deep.
Too deep, like
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to have a different perception about you.
Sure.
He's never going to even trust you again because he's going to think that nothing will satisfy you. Because, like, if you can sleep with seven men at a time, then he one person, what can he do? What
She
can
has
he
any
do?
medical history or some medical condition.
According to her, she said she was having fun. You see, that's one thing also. You see, most of us when we were younger, probably in the university, nursing training,
Youthful exuberance,
yes, the kind of crazy things we do. Sometimes you get to a certain point in life, you'll be like, I never wish I had done those things. But it's like, why are we?
You know, well, it's still in the past, and then it has to remain there. Let's forge ahead.
Yeah. Like, honestly speaking, personally, I don't think it's necessary to ask about my body count. So I'll also ask yours. Let's both keep ours in our head.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just keep each other's, like, let's keep it in our head. I don't think it's important, as Stella is saying, like, it's not part of, like, the histories you need to know. My medical history is more important.
Exactly. Because we are going to build families and everything. We should know that. You know, do I have asthma or something? So that where's my inhaler? That kind of a thing. So when I get a crisis, you know how to. You know, those are very educative and it's sexy. For me, it's sexy.
Yeah.
So body count thing.
Honestly, I think you should not bother asking about your partner's body count. Whatever it is, it's in the past. She's with you now. He's with you now. That's the most important thing. Like, you are the person that he or she wants to spend the rest of his or her life with. And that should be the most important count you have to know, you want to know. Other than that, Charlie, body count, it is in the past. But mostly girls, we like saying 3. And I heard somewhere that when a lady tells you 3, multiply it by 3. And add some other ones to it. Okay, so do you have any final words when it comes to this body counts, like, discussion?
Well, I still am against. You know, talk about it. There are beautiful things to talk about.
Okay.
You know, these things breaks the relationship.
Okay.
And even if he wants to stay, he doesn't trust you.
Yeah.
He feels, he'll be creepy about you. He will just be working on you, checking things. You know, he feels you might end up going back or, you know, still flirting with them. Do you get it?
Yeah.
And I feel, no, we should keep it to ourselves. You just work towards that. Okay. Discipline yourself in a way that you don't go back.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in the past. You know, sometimes I don't like to judge people.
Okay.
Because they know why they did that. Maybe they are going through some people, when they are going through things, they become very vulnerable.
Yes.
Yeah, they want to talk to someone. And let's say this someone is a friend. And in her vulnerability, she ends
the person
up...
takes advantage. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
It happens so many times.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes. So sometimes it's not that she wanted to do it, but it just happened.
Okay.
Being vulnerable is a whole lot.
Yeah.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
So I feel there's more to talk about, honestly.
Than body count.
You could just help each other grow the relationship, but rather than doing these things, it will break you people apart. And you know the funny part of it, you do all this, but you love her, you love him, you don't know what to do, and you want to go.
Okay, so basically, if your partner asks you, what is your body count? Do you say, I won't tell you, or we should forge a number, like reduce the number and divide it and multiply by 0, or what do we do?
So this is what you say. Everyone, listen to me. Babes, you know we are having a beautiful thing going on. I think you should be asking about my medical history, family history, if there's any mental illness. Those things are very key. Body count, it wouldn't do you any good. I don't think we need to talk about that.
Okay.
That's what I'll tell you. I'm not even saying a no. I'm not even saying a yes. Like, come on, there are beautiful things to investments and things.
Yeah. Okay.
What will you use that information for?
Yeah, we have to plan to go to UK. Nurses are going to UK.
You
have
know?
to think about that. That body count.
So that's
Wow.
what I think.
Okay.
Honestly, that's what I think. It doesn't do anybody good.
Yeah.
doesn't
I really
really
agree with you, Charlie.
Yeah.
Like, I agree with you. So, Charlie, guys, let's stop talking about this. Let's stop using body count to define women, okay? The fact that she's like maybe 10 or 20 women doesn't make her a bad person. As Stella said, maybe she was vulnerable at that time. Maybe she was being careless. She was being childish or whatever it is.
But you know, some people it's through abuse, childhood.
Yes, it's true.
Yes,
Then they
they
become
were
quite
abused
addictive.
sexually.
Yes.
So if you don't even get close to the person and know the person much more, you just be there and be judging you. A book by a cover. So some people go through, like I said, they go through a lot of things that they don't even come out to say about it. Truly. So I think it's better, or aside the torture that person is going through internally, I don't think you should add up external, because you're going to break them apart.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, when we fall, we rise. And those parts are their falling parts.
Yeah.
So they've risen and they saw you. Can you just make it a beautiful one for them?
Yeah. Oh, Charlie.
Yeah, that's it.
I like what you just said. Yeah, it's very, very true, Charlie. So as she said, like, let's forget about the past. Like, those things are past.
Yeah.
Let's move ahead. Let's think about how to go to UK and make money in Ghana and all that stuff.
Yeah,
How to subscribe to my
give the
YouTube channel.
kids
Those are the things that we
beautiful
need.
education, you know. They speak good English, fluent, and all that.
Yeah, like Stella, you see how she's speaking good. That's what is
Don't mind
needed. Okay, so Charlie, like, I hope you've learned something. I hope you've had a lovely time, because I did, and I believe Stella also did.
Oh, I did.
I'm really, really grateful that you came. Like, I'm super happy, okay?
Aww.
And I look forward to, like, me having you on different occasions. We talk about different things and all that and get to learn. So, Charlie, I hope you've had a nice time. And I hope you've learned something as well. Let's not judge, okay? And, Charlie, the past is the past. Let's just forget it.
It's true.
Yeah. So, I hope to see you again. And as I keep saying, don't do anything I wouldn't do, because me, I'm a good girl. And Stella, she's good rough. Bye.
Bye.